Hello there everyone, welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. In the last episode, we took the Central Committee of Grand Moffs, the new Imperial leaders, as our leaders. So we are in Era 2 already, or what would have been Era 2 in prior releases. We've got a little bit of territory that we're carving out over on Kessel, Honegger, and Dasucha, which we're probably going to move into a few of these other planets as well. Though we have on Kuat our first Praetor building. We're trying to get our economy going a little bit more. So normally this would have been a streamed recording. Unfortunately, the internet is out throughout Canada. So I'm going to be doing this and probably one more episode offline. I'm going to try to keep them a little bit short so that we don't miss too much for the stream versions. And that means that this coming week, I'll probably be doing a stream earlier in the week rather than waiting until Friday so we can get an episode or two in. Maybe I'll just do it at the end of the Fall of the Republic recording this week. So we'll see what happens there. Either way, let's take a look at what we got going on here. That is currently building up already. I'm going to try to get these upgraded as much as possible. Kessel, we do want the mine. The mine for Kessel. Because tax-wise, it's only 50 credits. Not going to be worth building the tax agency there. Dasucha, we have 150 credits there. That probably is one we're going to build on. Honegger, not a super high. Oh, actually, Honegger has 200 base credits. That's much higher than I thought it was. Because we based that on population. The credit counts. Credit amounts. But let's let this keep rolling through. We do want to get into Hakasi as soon as possible. That's 122 pop cap to 164 pop cap, and I don't know that we're really in a position with that to kill what's there, especially with the command bonus from Kosh. I think we need a few of those to be like Ton Falks or something. Unfortunately, only I think one person requested a Ton Falk for their ship. Means we're going to be a little bit light on fighters for some of it. But we can get Light Show, we can get Unhallowed Wings, we can get Pride of Vardos to keep them alive, and Grey Ghost, which is that aforementioned Ton Falk. Yeah, so we'll let that go. Of course, we can bring that ship into Hakasi, the Praetor, Admiral Rocky Road. So maybe we'll do that. We're definitely going to wait until we have that one in. Or, even better, let's keep it this way. They're coming for Ord Cantrell. I don't know that we're going to have enough in this defend, but we can at least try, especially since I think we have a grounded space cannon there. No, we don't. Never mind. We'll do our best. All right, here we need that for Arinda. Adumar. We don't want Adumar 2 built up. Like, we're obviously going to try to get Yaga Minor sooner than later. But let's get you guys in here. We need that. Alright, it is Grant and... what's his name? Slauson? No, yeah, that's Slauson. Cool. So, Trenchant, a Secutor, a Grant. Alright. I think we can probably win this, maybe? I think we got this. I think I got this. If we can take down Grant's command bonus in particular, that'll make things better. Our objective is to protect the speeders, the transport.
Escort carrier standing by. Cruiser reporting. Heavy cruiser standing by.
I mean, when I say I only have one Ton Falk, I mean only one Patron Ton Falk.
All ahead.
Like, I can still technically build other ones. It's just
Captain here.
I want to build through all the patron units first. Okay, they're going to have their fighters and bombers. We have a slight advantage on fighters. How are they going to come around? Try to move up this way. We have an IPV, we have a Lancer, and we have actually 2 IPVs. I don't think any of these are named.
Heavy cruiser
Strike crew, okay, they're all together.
Weapons ready.
Yeah, if anything was named, it'd have to be this Vindicator now, and it's not.
We're on the
Okay.
move. Yes, sir.
If we can get them as they're coming around the asteroids here, then we can fight them one at a time, because they're going to be in a line. Like, one will always get through there first. We do want to do a little bit more with the kind of the terrain and space battles, but that is not going to be in 0.3. That's more of a 0.4 release. We're trying not to do too much with major tactical changes in 0.3, because we have a bunch of units that we're adding for different factions. We have Revenge that we're setting up all the factions in. So it's more getting those additional units into the systems as they exist before trying to do anything else with them. But they got some fog of war going for them there.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Right, it looks like we're going to have Slauson in there first. They're all going to be able to actually get in together. So, fighters, come on in there. You guys stop. I think we need to focus down Grant first. Like, a while ago, the way it was typically discussed internally was that releases would either be like a content release or a system release. And last release was kind of meant to be the system release, and then this would be a content release. But then the team started growing over the last few years a lot more. This is not good.
Yes, Commander. Enemies in range. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Bombers are really going to be a problem there. Alright. As soon as the shields are down, we can actually... Pretty hard, but...
Target those lasers. Awaiting your Dreadnought cruiser ready.
The power to weapons is probably a mistake. I think we're okay on the fighters and bombers. There we go. Alright, heavy turbos. You're still on... One of you needs to still be on that. You're still full health. Get those heavy turbos. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the command bonus was a big factor in that. Now we've killed a lot of their best stuff. I mean, the Dreadnoughts got kind of fucked by the bombers too. But now that should be all the hangars down.
Your orders, sir. Copy. Fire at will. Our engines are disabled. Enemies incoming.
Right, we lost the strike cruiser as well. I'm gonna try to keep the hard points off of this side. Anything that can shoot over to here. Like, they are light, so that'll be really good at hitting the Vindicator still. No, they got it.
Yes, Commander. Fire.
Well, at least we've taken down the Grand Admiral. It's two of their heroes down. Two of their space heroes. I think we already killed Jarek last time? Yeah, because he got unceremoniously abandoned by his LAAT. I really wish I had a fleet tender for that. I could definitely have played that much better. Just in general. Oh well. I blame the hangover. That'll at least stop the attack from there. How's the PA actually looking? 4 planets, 5%. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. That's not mathematically true. Not sure what went on there. Right, we are going for Kosh, and this fleet or this Praetor is coming up north.
Tactical battle imminent.
Once we take out Hakasi, that's all of the core worlds kind of taken for us. There's still some Corellian territory, which isn't going to be a huge problem in this playthrough, because obviously Corellia is not set up as an actual faction yet. Same with the Hutts over in Hut space. In the future, that'll be more of a problem. For now, not as much. Alright. Gosh. Here's Krenel. I am a little bit afraid with the interdictor there. House Telvanni. We've got Bomb Pop. We've got Indefatigable. We have some Carricks. We have Jort Carrick. We have Outdated in 5 years. We have Runa. We have...
Moving to sector.
We have Ferris Argyle says trans rights.
Moving to coordinates.
Dreadnought whatnot. Indoor was an inside job.
This way.
You're gonna die.
Location
Just a regular Lancer frigate, light show. And then we got some NPCs.
Cruiser reporting.
Oh, that didn't go well. Especially with the... Oof. Alright, we might need to pop this and go. Just in case.
Yes, Commander. Battery is online.
I don't like the reinforcements coming in. Yeah, we're leaving. They're organized too much. Like, I might be able to win this. I just don't want to give up too many units now, and I wasn't really accounting for the capital garrisons. I don't think we've lost too much there. We'll need to come in from another angle. Yeah, no one lost anything there.
Construction complete.
On my way. Let's go. Construction complete.
Do we want the precursor or anything? I'd really love more fighters in that battle.
Reporting.
Like, it's pretty even unit-wise, but they do have the garrisons. So trying to fight that when they're going to have the garrisons coming in right away, not great. But if we take these strike cruisers in,
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
then I think that works out. We also do have the Allegiance here. Let's bring that Allegiance in. I forget what it's named. We'll check when we go into the battle. Do need to take some slightly safer battles at the start here, because we are on Cruel, so I need to not play like normal. Less risky. Do we want Battlestar? Yeah, I guess we'll get Battlestar Galactica. I think either that or we save up for another Allegiance or something. This will be much easier if we have the additional units on that. We could have won without the Allegiance if I go in from like the southwest, away from the garrisons. But if we can just kill this without having to worry about getting overrun by the garrisons after.
There they are. Blast them.
That'd be nice too.
Choose your reinforcements.
The thing I want though is Kosh. Alright, let's get Corey's flagship.
Coming around.
We'll put Runa on either Runa and Indefatigable on either side of that. And then we have Pride of Vardos.
Understood.
Renal. We have Host Telvanni.
This way.
Let's arrange our Lancers in front.
Fall out.
We do have the MTCs to keep them fresh. We have Argyle, we have Jorit,
Sector.
we have Outdated in 5 years. Bombo.
On our way.
Okay, they are splitting a little bit.
Carrick en route.
Here's regular character, not want not, and Endor's in the job. Alright, if they're gonna do this, then it's much easier.
Weapons ready.
Okay, you don't want to go too far up. None of you actually want to go too far up. You just want to shoot things. At this point, you shoot things, you're good.
Awaiting your orders.
Let's start getting some stuff that's shooting things to shoot other things that are shooting stuff.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Awaiting your command.
Transmit orders.
Target at maximum firepower.
Alright, we got the power to weapons on there. I think these are safe to do power to weapons on that.
Your command. Ready for battle.
Just out of range of being healed by multiple. Okay, stay back then.
I'm under attack. Reporting out of maneuvers. Fire at will. I'm losing my engine. Copy.
Interceptor squad reporting.
This is definitely not a fleet that has a ton of fighters.
I'm getting torn apart. Attacking.
Alright.
Maximum range. Dreadnought cruiser.
Now, I do need you to not just fly in there.
Direct fire with M data cannons.
Alright, on to Kosh.
Form up.
Try not to go too far up there. That ISD we can mostly ignore. Stuff will kill it on the way past.
Enemy
We do need Kosh. They've also got those units coming in too.
We're being targeted.
Alright,
Commander on deck.
you need to
Gun crews make
kill
ready.
some of those.
Roger that. Engage.
Get the fighter bay down on that. Got a lot of shields down too. Renal on the Kosh. You onto
We've got them on
Kosh as well, I think, with heavier weapons.
Skipper reporting. Carrick commander here. Come about. Heavy cruiser standing by. Squad, move in.
Cruiser here.
Engines are gone, sir. Target at maximum firepower.
I know I had that on the on the hangar, but
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
don't go too far up. You are taking too much damage now.
Laser cannons.
Well, not much we can change about that now.
Destroyer here.
Okay. Let's make sure we're going for weapons that are on this side.
Copy. The lasers
Actually, go for the
standing by. I copy.
top weapons there. Renal is... or Kosh is now shields down.
Lasers. Captain here.
I want to get the
Fire point
octuples.
ready. What are your orders? Attacking. Carrick commander here. Frequency open. Awaiting instructions.
I think that's good. We do have the garrisons coming into us now, too.
Radio channel.
Where are the others?
Fighter bay on that.
Yes, commander. We've lost our laser cannon.
Get in there. I definitely would like more fighters in my fleets.
Star destroyer standing by.
Here comes the Crimson Command ones. We need to keep most things onto what's already being targeted, but killing some of these frigates would be nice too. Like, killing Kosh is definitely the most important part right now. That the command bonus needs to go.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. All guns fire. Weapons ready.
No turn tanking, please. Crap, that's a lot of fighters and bombers coming in. That's going to be a problem for the Allegiance. Yeah, there it is.
Heavy cruiser standing by. The ion cannon are our primary target.
Cruiser here.
Okay.
Primary engine system is down.
Most of that's dead.
Inside.
Most of our stuff is also dead.
You won't be around much longer.
Those two are down.
I'm on this one.
Those two are also almost down now.
Nowhere to run. Open fire.
Okay, yeah, you stay on that. We have a lot of anti-fighter in here.
Reporting.
We kind of just gotta
We've lost the ion.
hold steady on that. Okay, kill the strike cruiser. That's a problem.
What are your orders? Captain here. Firing turbo releases. Carrot commander
Lost an
here.
ISD.
Our primary engine system is down.
Disabling their engines.
Ready for duty.
Watch him. He's coming around.
Roger that. Form up. Draw their fire. Direct fire at their
It's close to having all those down. I just don't know if we can kill the
Attacking primary target.
station afterwards.
Priority target identified.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
To your position.
I don't know if we can kill the ISD afterwards either.
Targeting the enemy Hannah base. I'll take care
Yeah, we're out of engines on a lot of this too.
Reporting.
Those bombers just came in and fucked a lot up.
Come about. Reporting.
Go in there.
Awaiting instructions.
I got him.
Destroyer here. Heavy cruiser standing by. Copy.
They will be destroyed.
Okay, make sure we're focusing on turbo lasers.
What are your orders? Charge.
Ion cannons are not going to hurt us anymore. We don't have shields on anything.
Target at maximum firepower.
He's about to be
Yes,
destroyed.
Commander. Commence attack. Reporting.
Attacking primary target. Priority target identified.
There we go.
He's headed your direction.
Carrot Commander here. Reporting. Attacking.
Alright, that was rough.
Come about.
I think with the garrisons, it ended up being a pretty close pop fight, but they had just had all those fighters coming in at the end, and that really shredded some stuff.
Frigate here. Let's go. Attack that target.
Cruiser ready.
Luckily, we had the tenders. Tenders made a lot of difference
Frequency
there.
open. Lots of frigate reporting.
Ready for command, sir.
We needed more fighters.
Copy.
Needed more bombers.
Gunship reporting.
Let's let the Allegiance get some shields back before we try to go in anywhere.
Narrowing
Because
position.
we do still need to attack a goal in 3.
Yes, Commander. Fire at will. Losing power. This way.
Those bombers that just flew by are actually all dead. We do have some bombers now. Or still. We only ever had like one or two
Reporting.
One or
Dreadnought
two
Battery is
squads
online.
of them. That's the word. Squadron.
What are your orders?
Awaiting your orders.
Frigate here.
Let's get this
Location
Lancer up
confirmed.
there. One sec. Okay, sorry about that.
Awaiting your
Let's
command.
see. We really do need the shields back before we go in. I wonder if... I mean, they might end up retreating, but probably not until the
Your command, sir.
the Golan's down.
Squadron standing by.
Frequency open.
We'll at least be able to send the
Fire.
Lancers in so they can
In range. Commence attack.
kill the fighters and bombers before anything gets in.
Standing by. Yes, Commander. Frigate here. Attack that target.
And with literally nothing else to shoot, the turbo lasers aren't going to be great at hitting the bombers, but they'll at least sometimes do something when there's only 3 squads to deal with.
Garrett Commander here.
We do have a good amount of damage to come out of Indefatigable as well.
Dreadnought cruiser
We probably don't want
heavy cruiser standing by.
outdated in 5 years to take any fire.
Lots of frigate
But
reporting.
let's get you up.
Captain here.
Need the shields back.
Moving into position.
Stations on standby.
Reporting. Copy.
Form up.
What's your base shield level? 16,000. Golan, also 16,000. So we probably only need it to get to about where the health is.
Command. Destroyer here.
And it should be able to tank from there.
Engaging the enemy.
But if it's coming in
Ready for
behind,
battle.
see if we can get in there.
What are your orders?
Copy.
I don't want anything else going in front of it.
Reporting in.
Particularly not you.
I copy.
Yes, Commander.
How many bombers are going to be in this next run? Doesn't look like there's any right now. That's good.
Reporting.
Frigate
Okay,
here.
you don't want to tank either.
Ready for duty.
I definitely don't want Krenel to tank, but
Star Destroyer
let's see.
standing by.
What are they going to be up against on this side? I want this to come on about as front on as possible, which is what it's doing. Right. Speed it up a little bit.
Reporting.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Yes.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Here comes the fire from their shields. We should be in range hopefully soon. It's a lot of lights that we have.
They will be.
There we go. The heavies are starting to fire.
Cruiser ready. Increase power to weapons.
What are your orders? Garrett Commander here.
We do have some healing as well.
Heavy
But
cruiser standing
since
by.
there's only one thing shooting and it's not going to be able to shoot
Stations on standby.
all of our stuff at once, we can pretty safely do power to weapons.
Target at maximum firepower.
As long as it doesn't switch targets itself.
Cruiser ready.
Alright, you definitely want to stop.
All guns fire. Heavy cruiser standing by. Firing turbo releasers.
Cruiser ready. Awaiting your command.
Yeah, we're getting through without losing our shields. We're good.
Reporting. Charge laser cannons.
We'll just take the extra damage from that for now.
What are your orders? Attacking.
At this point,
I copy.
and we should be able to get through to the capital shipyard as well.
Attacking primary target. Garrett Commander here. Frequency open.
Got enough point defense that we were actually able to wipe out almost all those missiles between these.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Alright,
Awaiting instruction.
now we definitely want to get into the shipyard. Good thing Krenel's alive.
Form up.
Priority.
Without Krenel in this battle, it probably would have been
All guns.
a loss.
Dreadnought
Trying to take on
cruiser
Kosh's bonus without our own.
ready. Releases.
With that setup.
Reporting. Come about.
Copy. I copy. We've got
They
the
will be
destroyed.
destroyed. Heavy
Alright,
cruiser standing by. Fire for effect.
we can use power weapons again on you. No, you can all just go in more. No engines on Krenel, but we do have actually engines on the Allegiance.
What are your orders?
For some reason, I was thinking the engines on the Allegiance were down the whole time.
Here. Firing turbo releases.
Destroyer reporting in. Order confirmed.
Copy.
Okay, there we go. Not as smooth as I would have liked. We got two battles this episode that were not... Well, really, 3 battles didn't go how I wanted, but 2 planets, 2 victories that weren't quite what I wanted. Really, I mean, 1 ISD, bomb pop. They lost a lot more than we did, but we are on Cruel, so lost a lot more than we did isn't necessarily the
Inputting coordinates.
best.
Construction complete.
Escort carrier standing by.
On my way.
I think we can invade... Got cast mast in there. But I actually, if they're going to invade Theta, I do want to keep these episodes a bit shorter for the offline recordings. So we are going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll have 1 more episode coming out tomorrow, and then hopefully by Monday we'll be able to do proper recordings for the rest of the week. But thanks anyways. Thanks again. You know what I'm saying. Have a good one. Bye.